Are you a learner in high school that is currently struggling with maths and you just don't know how to go about and get that distinction that you're looking for, or you are just struggling with maths in general? Well, worry no more, baby, because in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys tips that got me from this all the way to that in mathematics. So without any further ado, buckle up and let's get straight into the video.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to...
So tip number one, guys, is that you have to change your mindset. Okay, you have to change your mindset. If you have a negative mindset, change that mindset, because it's not gonna work for you. If you're a person that's always like, math is hard, math is not for me, math is this, that, and the third, you need to change that and tell yourself, Uguti, math is easy and you can do it and you will do it, okay? Because it is very much possible for you to get that distinction that you're looking for. It's just that you just need to change your mindset. And there's nothing that I can say or anyone else can say to motivate you or just push you unless you change your mindset. So tip number one, you have to change your negative mindset and tell yourself, math is just like any other subject that I can get a distinction in, you know? So yeah, number one is to change your mindset. So tip number two is that you have to plan your study session. You can't just wake up, hurry, okay, today I'm going to study maths, but you don't know what you're going to study in math, but you just know, just plan your study session. No hurry today, okay, I'm focusing on algebra, or Euclidean, what's or not. Focus and plan your study sessions, because there's a saying that is going around with you: if you fail to plan, you automatically plan to fail. So make sure you plan your study sessions and you know what you're going to do, because if you don't plan your study sessions, you end up doing things that you were maybe not supposed to do and end up feeling bored or procrastinating. So make sure you know what you're going to do during your study session. So tip number three is like the most important tip that you'll ever get, okay? So tip number three is that you have to take action. It does not matter if you have a pretty timetable on your wall, your pretty study timetable on your wall looking at you, and you are there being on TikTok or procrastinating. What do you mean? Is that distinction that you're looking for going to come from TikTok? So you have to take action, guys. Follow your study timetable. If your study timetable says today 2 hours algebra, you sit down, you take TikTok away and you take it out of your mind and actually do your 2 hours of algebra. Take action. That's where your power of getting a distinction lies, okay? Take action. Tip number four is to do past papers. Guys, do not sleep on past papers. Past papers are the best thing that will ever happen to your academic journey in general. So do past papers every day, because it will benefit you a lot. It will benefit you a lot. We understand. So don't sleep on past papers. Go on internet, go to your teacher, go to other schools, get past papers that has a memo. Please, keyword, highlight, it must have a memo, because if it doesn't have a memo, you are not sure whether you are right or wrong, or you don't know how to solve the problem, right? So make sure to do past papers that has a memo. It must have a memo, okay? Tip number five. Tip number five is that you have to use all the resources you can find. By that, I mean your teacher, your textbooks, your study guides. I highly recommend the Kevin Smith study guide for math. So yeah, you can find it at PNA, any bookstore around, you can find it. So I'm talking study guides, YouTube, internet for past papers, There are textbooks on the internet that are free. So use all the resources that you can possibly find, because their teaching methods are different, and you can understand things better by like using all the resources that you can find, because you are seeing this thing like for the sixth time in different ways. So use all the resources that you can possibly find. Tip number 6 is to not compare yourself to other learners. If there's a girl or boy in your class that is like top learner in math, and you ask them how many hours do you spend, and they say 1 hour, don't do math for 1 hour, because you are not that person. Do not compare yourself to anyone, not even the highest in class, to anyone, because you are not the same. You may not understand things the same. Okay, so don't compare yourself to anyone, because you are not them. You are you, and you is trying to find a way to get a distinction in maths, because they are already getting one, even though they are spending 1 hour while studying maths. Okay, but you are not them. You are you. So don't compare yourself to anyone, because that will put pressure on you, like unnecessary pressure that you don't want. Okay, moving on to tip number 7. Tip number 7 is that you should not put pressure on yourself. Don't put, I'm sorry, don't put pressure on yourself, guys. By that I mean trying to learn things last minute or 2 minutes before your exam starts, trying to cram things the night before your exam. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't, guys, here's the biggest one. Do not be around people before your exam. Rather be with them after, or not even after. Just don't be around people during exam, or before or after the exam, because usually what happens is that we get to school. When we get to school, we are like, okay, we are exchanging whatever note paper or study material, and you see, hey, this person did this and I did not do it, and now you are trying to cram that thing, and you end up forgetting the things that you actually learned and studied. So don't be around people before your exams. And this thing of asking each other questions after the exam, what did you write on question 2.5 or 2.3, and now your answers are different, or now you are feeling stressed that your mind is wrong, or that's unnecessary pressure, guys. Don't do it to yourself. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Okay, just don't do it. Tip number 8, guys, do not try to pull an all-nighter the night before your exam. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Give your brain time to sleep. Give it time to sleep and absorb all the knowledge you've been putting in. Don't pull an all-nighter before your exam, because during your exam you'll be feeling tired. Your brain will be tired because you didn't get enough rest. So if you feel you didn't cover all the topics, leave them. I rather leave them, because if you're going to force to do those topics the night before your exam and pull an all-nighter, you are not going to make it. You are not going to get the distinction that you're looking for. So don't do that to yourself. Okay, don't do it. So yeah, we have finally come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching if you came this far. And yeah, if you really enjoyed this video and you find it very helpful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and to subscribe. And please comment down below if you would like to see any other video regarding school, or any other video that is like a sit down video that I can assist on, that you feel I'm capable to assist on. Just drop your question down below, or your video choice. Please make sure to do that, so that I can give you guys the content that you want. And yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Till we meet on the next video. Okay, bye.
I never answer to no, man, I still go, go, go.